Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Dan Brdar. He is the CEO of Ideal Power. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is IPWR on NASDAQ, and Ideal Power will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase Vegas, in partnership with MicroCap Club, taking place April 22 through 24, 2025 at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. For more information, to meet Ideal Power in person, meet Dan one-on-one, see his presentation. You can register to do so at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Dan, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Oh, my pleasure. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. So it's been a minute since we had you on the show to get an update and all that kind of stuff. But before we, get into the update, the highlights, all that good stuff. For those that don't know the Ideal Power story, can you give us that quick overview of the company?
Sure. What Ideal Power has invented and is now commercializing a power semiconductor technology that can dramatically improve the performance of a wide range of applications like electric vehicles, renewable energy, energy storage. Also can be used for circuit protection for industrial and utility applications. And basically, the use of our semiconductor technology in OEM products translates to things like more miles of range in an electric vehicle or more useful kilowatt hours out of a solar energy storage installation, or for the utility and industrial circuit protection markets, a solution that is more efficient, faster, safer, and more reliable.
Very good. Actually, looking at my notes from our last interview, we published that in April 2023, and I'd say the main focus we talked about during that interview was on where Ideal Power is at in the commercialization process, and
Mhm.
how your 2023 value catalyst specifically was the complete focus on commercialization. So now
Yep.
here we are, we're recording this on March 12th, 2025. Let's get that update. What would you say are some of the
Sure.
company's highlights in the last 12 months? And hey, where are we at? You mentioned a little bit that you are now actively in the commercialization process. So I'd love to hear more.
Yeah, we've rolled out our first commercial products, really initially targeting things like solid state circuit breakers for utilities, industrial applications. We have a program that we are doing with Stellantis, where they are looking to use our technology in the drivetrain of their next generation electric vehicles. And in a meeting we just had with them here recently, they informed us they want to award us a second program where they're going to use our technology as part of the circuit protection systems, EV contactors in their electric vehicles. We got our first design win for solid state circuit breakers, and we're going to be shortly shipping the first circuit breakers back to the company that gave us the design win so they can take it to their customers and see a solid state circuit breaker that has B-TRAN involved in it, because our expectation is that's going to be the first of the revenue ramp that we're expecting to see here in the latter half of this year. So it's really all about capturing those design wins, getting in front of big companies like Stellantis and others, getting to adopt our technology and starting to ramp the business.
All right, so Dan, uh, my next question then for you here, and we may have covered it in a previous interview or whatnot, but what would you say makes your product suite unique and different from what's currently being done with EV manufacturers?
Great question. We use semiconductors, power semiconductors all the time. You use them every day, whether you realize it or not. They control the motors for your refrigerator and your air conditioner. If you have a hybrid vehicle or an electric vehicle, they use a lot of them. If you have solar or energy storage in your home or your building, they're used to convert the DC from the solar panel or the batteries into AC so you can use it. The current technology has kind of hit its limits in terms of how efficient it can get. So, we're always looking to try and make things more efficient, get more useful energy for our applications, for electric vehicles, get more range out of them. And the industry has really kind of hit a roadblock with where's that generation of technology going to come from that's going to help them reduce cost and make more useful kilowatt hours available or more miles out of the battery. The industry has kind of moved to what are called wide bandgap materials, but they're very expensive. We've been able to bring a technology that leverages this enormous silicon wafer infrastructure to bring a really cost-effective device that can also improve performance at the same time. And it's becoming important. Tesla several months ago said they wanted to reduce the amount of silicon carbide devices in their electric vehicles by 75%. And it's all about cost, because things like EVs have two big challenges. Their cost is high, and there's range anxiety. And our technology really helps address both of those.
Very good. All right. Well, Dan, to close us out here today, from what you can tell us, like I said, our last time we did an interview here, the value catalyst was a complete focus on commercialization.
Mhm.
So, again, from what you can tell us, what would you say are then the value catalysts or things that you want our audience to focus on for 2025?
Sure. I think several things. First, looking for announcements from us on some of the other customer engagements that we've got going on. We'll be announcing some design wins as we go through the year where customers are going to incorporate our technology into their OEM products. It could be for circuit breakers, it could be electric vehicles, it could be renewable energy applications. Look for us to announce the new program we expect to get from Stellantis to use our technology for electric vehicle contactors for circuit protection. We'll be shipping the first of our products that back to the customer where we got the design win. So you'll start to see revenue announcements. And it's really all about adoption and the subsequent revenue that comes from that. So I think this is going to be an exciting year for us, starting first with revenue from the industrial side, but also having more programs that were awarded for funded development for the automobile sector as well.
Very good. Well, Dan, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Ideal Power?
You can go to our website, www.idealpower.com, or come schedule one-on-one with us at the Planet MicroCap conference. We'd love to spend more time telling people about what we're doing.
Very good. Well, Dan, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Vegas.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.